So introduce yourself, Sarthak.
So, hi, good morning. My name is Sarthak Kumar Das, basically born and brought up in Bhubaneswar. So, I have 3 years of experience in manual testing. So, in this 3.5 years of experience, I have worked on 2 projects that are all e-commerce project. So, where I was a part of understanding the requirement, then mm, uh, then identifying the test scenarios and then documenting the test scenarios and writing the test cases based on that scenario, then sending that test cases for review. Then after getting approval from my manager, then I start executing that test cases. And so in my last organization, uh, we are using agile and scrum methodology. So I have a very good experience in agile methodology. So I have a very good knowledge in software development lifecycle as well as software testing lifecycle. Uh, so coming to meetings, I used to attend daily stand-up meetings, sprint retrospect meetings, sometimes bug tries meetings. So I have hands-on experience in functional testing, integration testing, smoke system regression, sanity retesting, and all. So I have very good knowledge on core Java and Selenium WebDriver also. And yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Okay. Explain how Java internally works.
Okay. So in Java, so we have 2 stages. One is compilation and another is interpretation. So in compilation, it checks the syntax and then translate. And in interpretation, it read a line by line code and start executing. Uh, so in compilation, it converts .java file to .class file, or we can say intermediate file. And in interpretation, it converts .class to binary. So we have 4 things in interpretation, like JDK, JRE, JVM, and JIT. So JDK is the Java development kit where all the library files are there, and GR is the Java runtime environment. So it creates environment to run .java files, and JVM is Java virtual machine. So it is the main responsible to execute the program, and JIT, right? So it converts .class to binary. And when we get any any error in compile time, that is called compile time error. And we get any error during runtime, it is called runtime error.
Okay. Explain public static void main.
So public static void main is called as main method. So where public is the access specifier, um, static is a modifier, and void is the return type, and main is the method name, and string arguments is the parameters. So we have 4 types of access specifier, that is public, private, protected, package, or default. So we do have 2 types of modifier, static and non-static, and we have 9 types of return type, that is byte sort, int long, float, double, char, boolean, string, and void. And for int byte sort int long, it returns 0 integer value, and for float double, it returns decimal value, and for boolean, it returns either true or false, and for character, it is not defined.
Okay. What is method overloading, and can we overload main method or not?
Yes, we can definitely overload main method. So method overloading is developing methods with same name but different in argument list, or we can say different in parameters.
Okay. And what is inheritance concept?
So the inheritance, the main role of inheritance is the code usability. So in inheritance, we inherit a property, properties of one class to another class. Property means it may be method or variable. So we do have single level inheritance, multi-level inheritance, multiple level inheritance, hybrid inheritance, then hierarchical inheritance.
Okay, explain each of them.
Okay, in single level, we have only one parent and one child. As a child can inherit its property from parent class, and in multi-level, we have three or more than three classes. So in multi-level inheritance, uh, child inherits property of a parent, which is also a subclass of another class. And then multi-level. So in multi-level, a single child inherits from multiple parents. So that is not possible in Java by using class. For that, we use interface. And in hierarchical, uh, multiple child inherits from a single parent. And hybridical, multiple classes inherits either directly or indirectly.
What is method overriding? And can we override main method?
No, we can't override main method because we can only override non-starting method. So method override is like developing the method with same name and signature in parent class as uh, so with different implementation. So signature means access specifier, return type, modifier, and name. Yeah. So if we want to execute both parent sorry parent class method as well as child class method, so we have a keyword like super. So by using super dot method name, we can call both of them.
Okay. So what is super calling statement?
So super calling statement is like uh, use if you have to call parent class constructor to child class constructor, then we use super calling statement. We have to declare in the first line of the constructor. So we have basically two types. One is parameterized, another one is in unparameterized. So we use parameterized super calling statement to call parameterized constructor, and we use non-parameterized super calling statement to call non-parameterized constructor. So for parameterized, we have to write in explicit way, and for non-para, we can write both implicit and explicit way.
Okay, what is difference between global and local variable?
Okay, so local variable is like if we declare any variable inside any method, that is called a local variable. So scope of the local variable is inside the method only, and we do not have any default values for local variable, and we cannot distinguish between local sorry static and non-static. And global variable is like if we declare a variable outside any method but inside the class, that is called global variable. So the scope of the global variable is starting from the class to ending of the class. So we can distinguish between static and non-static global variable. And we do have some default values for a global variable. For a byte short int long, it's 0. For float double, it's 0.00, and for boolean it's false, and for string it's null.
Okay, explain constructor.
Okay, so constructor is a special type of method which does not have any return type, so it is always non-static in nature, and it may be parameterized or non-parameterized. and constructor never be inherited.
What are the conditional statements?
Conditional, we have uh, if statement, if else, then if else if, then nested if.
What are comparison operator?
Operator, okay. Comparison, uh, yeah. It is and or not. Is it right, Ishan?
Yeah, I will tell after the viva.
Okay, okay, fine.
Okay. And what is interface?
Just a second. Mm, comparison operator. So sorry. So we have lesser than, greater than, or not equal. Sorry, greater than, lesser than, greater than or equals to, lesser than or equals to, and not equals to. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Then what is interface?
Okay. Uh, interface, right? Mm, just a second. Interface. Okay. So interface. Uh, mm, clicks. I'm not recalling.
Okay. Shall I ask next question?
Yeah, yeah, please.
Okay. What is abstract class and abstract method?
Okay, so in abstract class, we may have abstract method or concrete method, and we use abstract keyword for the abstract class. And abstract method is like, in abstract method we do not have any implementation. Uh, so yeah, so an abstract method needs to be overridden.
Oh, okay. What is difference between abstract method and concrete method?
Okay, so in concrete method, we do have only concrete method, and in abstract method, you are asking method or class?
Method.
Okay, so in abstract method, we have only, mm, so in concrete class we have both static and non-static method, but in abstract class we have only non-static method, and the concrete class need not to be overridden and abstract class needs to be overridden, and you use abstract keyword for the abstract method, and here in concrete method we don't require any uh, keyword.
Okay, what is exceptional handling?
So exceptional handling, right? So in exception handling, we try to manage and respond the runtime error and that may occur during the execution. So when a developer is not sure, like it can throw some exception. So they can use try and catch block. So in try block, they write the code and handle the exception in catch block. And by using exception handling, we can make our application more robust and user friendly by giving meaningful error message.
Okay, what is typecasting?
So typecasting is converting one type to another type. So we do have two types, like one is primitive typecasting and one is class typecasting. So in primitive, we convert one data type to another data type. So in primitive, we do have uh, two typecasting, like one is widening and another is narrowing. And in class typecasting, we convert one type of class to another type of class. So we have upcast and downcast in class typecasting.
What are some string functions?
So we do have length method, like we use to calculate the length of any string, and we have get index, and we have concat method. We have trim method. We have character at index or index at character. So yeah.
What is difference between throw and throws?
Okay, so in throw we throw the we throw the exception, and in throws we declare the exception. So in throw we write inside the method, and in throws we write uh, with the method name. And in throw we can declare a single exception, and by using throws keyword we can declare multiple exception. Yeah.
What is a thread dot sleep?
So thread is a class, predefined class, and sleep is its method. So we use thread or sleep to sleep our program for some particular time.
What is encapsulation?
Okay, so encapsulation is restricting the direct access of a class member and giving indirect access by getter and setter method. So if we want to uh, protect a variable, so we have to declare as a private. Then we have to create a method like setter method to set the value, and declare its access specifier as public. Then we have to create a getter method to get the value and declare its access specifier as public.
What is polymorphism?
So polymorphism is like an object showing its different behavior of different stages of their life cycle. So we can say like same action in multiple ways. So we have two types of polymorphism. One is runtime polymorphism, and another one is compile time polymorphism. So runtime polymorphism is an object showing its different behavior and different stages of their life cycle during the runtime based on the object creation. So it will occur during the runtime. And one is compile time polymorphism is an object showing its different behavior and different stages of their life cycle based on the parameter we passed. So it can happen during the compile time.
Okay. Can you write a program in scanner and share show the exception?
So in
It's
so should I share my screen?
yes.
Just a minute. I need to open my Eclipse. So Ishan, you are asking about interface, na?
No, I'm asking about scanner.
So
So
now, yeah,
write a
now,
program on scanner and show the exception.
yeah, I'm opening my Eclipse.
Okay.
So before that, you are asking about interface, na?
Yes, interface.
So can I tell now?
Yes, sure, you can tell.
Yeah. So in interface, we can achieve 100% abstraction, and interface is only contains abstract methods, and it does not allow any concrete method. And yeah, that's all.
Okay.
My screen is visible, right?
Yes, it's visible.
Input. I forgot that parameter. Something. Hmm. Oh, I cannot recall it now.
Okay, just tell the exception then.
So we have input mismatch exception in scanner class.
Okay. Okay, shall I remove the sharing?
Yeah, yeah, please.
Okay. Okay, Sarthaka, thank you. You have answered most questions very well. You can still go through some topics which you were unable to answer. Then this you need to practice programming.
Yeah, yeah,
And shall I tell you that answer of a scanner? It will be system.in, that parameter.
yeah, yeah. I forgot that system routine, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Uh, yeah, fine.